I decided to do a really quick makeup tutorial this morning on my makeup. I've already went in with 3 products. As you can see here, it's a little lighter. I use a little concealer up there. And then as far as my brows, they are microbladed, but I do brush them up with this clear Anastasia brow gel. And then as far as my starting primer foundation, I use this Tarte LifeLock setting spray. Hopefully I'm saying that right. They did not have Charlotte Tilbury the last time I went to Sephora, so this is what I'm trying. It's not too bad, but I probably would go back to the Charlotte Tilbury. So after I do all of that, I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow combo. This is one that have been using daily. I really like the way it comes out and the way it looks, but this is what I'm going to be using. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting that in. I'm making this video specifically because I know some people get intimidated by applying makeup, and you don't have to be intimidated. You don't have to be perfect. Like, you're practicing. It can look any way you want it to look. It's kind of like yoga. You don't have to be perfect. It's practice, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start applying my eyeshadow. And I'm going in with a lighter shade here because I am going to go darker on the bottom, and I'll show you which shades I used in a moment from this particular combo here. I might have to be BRB. My business phone, the salon phone is ringing. 1 second. Not a real client, just Booksy. Okay. The key is to get it right here in this little part. If I tend to mess up and bleed into that line above where that crease is, then I will sometimes take my brush and go up this way and clean it up. Just a little trick there I do. As far as the shades in this palette that I use this one, which is called Kana. This one, I'm not for sure how to pronounce the name. I use that one. So those 2 shades. And I am done with that. I am going to go in with a liquid black eyeliner. This is from Sephora, and it is their 12-hour Intense Ink Stick. That particular eyelash palette, I bought that from Ulta. So I'm going to go in here, and I like to do that little thin line there. I'm not a person that puts the liner underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go in with the MAC Stack mascara. My eyelashes are naturally curly, so I just kind of go in to enhance them, and sometimes I do miss the mark and hit my eyelid with it. So I'm just going to enhance my lashes. And I will tell you this, over the past several years, my lashes have actually grown longer because I do take an eye drop twice a day for high pressures. However, I think it has some growth stuff in it. My optometrist was telling me that, maybe like some of the Latisse stuff, because he had a male client who he only did one eye, and his actual, one of his eyelashes grew longer than the other. Okay. I have fixed that. So, okay, that's that part. Now I'm gonna go in. I don't always use this, but I'm gonna use this today. So going in with that, and I am going to blot that out. Okay, so I went in with those. Now I'm going to apply my foundation. This little thing, this is from, the color is called Serene, and it's a liquid contour. And this is Ray Beauty. Also bought this at Sephora. As you can tell, I'm a Sephora girly. I'm going in with MAC Studio Fix for my foundation. And this is a 24-hour matte foundation with oil control, and it is NW53. Also, sometimes I have oily and dry skin, so I'm gonna hit my T-zone real quick with this matting stick. I think this is the Milk brand MAC stick. Yeah, it is. Also Sephora, if I don't say during this video that the item where I got it from, it's more than likely Sephora. I apologize in advance. With my foundation, I only use one pump. As you see, that's all you need. And I just brush it over. So I usually go in like that. I don't go underneath my eyes because I'm gonna put all my concealer there. But yeah, that's the MAC Studio Fix. Like I say, I only use one pump. Anytime you see me in videos, I'm usually using that. But as it's warming up, I'll tell you this. I sometimes will not use the MAC Studio Fix. I go in with this Sephora Reveal the Real. This is a skin tint. I really like this. And for whatever reason, the 250O looked the best on me. And the O is for olive. And I don't really feel like I have olive skin tones, but maybe I do. And I just haven't come to that realization. But yeah, I usually go in with this. In the hotter months, I'll use that instead of that foundation, which is really, really heavy. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this here. We need to let it dry a little bit. Normally this is when I would go iron like my top, but I'm not today. I'm just gonna use this little fan here to dry it a little faster. So we'll dry that here. And then I might do this little green stuff that I do in the corner of my eyes too. So maybe I'll do that while this dries real quick. Are you guys doing anything fun this weekend? This is Friday. I'm actually gonna upload this video for Saturday in case you're watching and you see this. Hope you are having a beautiful weekend and doing something fun. I plan to try and hit up some local farmers markets. On Saturday. I have a couple of clients tomorrow. I'm actually about to head to the shop now. I have a couple of clients today. This is the Sephora retractable eyeliner. It is 12 hour. This color is a matte forest green. I will tell you that they don't have this anymore. They got rid of it. So the next closest thing to it that I'm gonna replace it with is gonna be an Urban Decay green eyeliner, just in case you are interested in this green eyeliner. I think that might, well, this one eye doesn't look very dry. The key is to make sure this is almost matte looking before you gob it out. So I'm gonna try and speed it up here. Apologies, I might, yeah, let me let this dry and I'll be right back. Okay, it has dried enough. So now I'm gonna use this same little sponge and I'm going to use this MAC Fix Plus Stay Over in order to dab that out underneath my eyes. I'm only doing one squirt there. So whenever I first started applying makeup, I always used to like do the eyeshadow stuff like this, even with a brush. So when I started dabbing it on, it started looking so much better. I was like, okay, I can do this. So that's that for that. Now I am going to go in with this powder. This is a Mercier powder. The translucent honey is what it's called. It's a setting powder. So I'm gonna go in there. I have this little Sephora sponge as well. And you know how I say in every video, I'm getting no commissions from any of these products, but I mean, if Sephora see this, go ahead and sponsor us, sister. I mean, okay, I've only said Sephora maybe 100 dozen times in this video. So I'm gonna go in here with my powder, and I kind of tilt this out to the side and kind of smudge it on there, because if not, the little holes that are in here, you kind of see those setting on your face, and that's not cute at all. So I am going in here and then I'll hit my T-zone just a little. Okay. And if anybody is wondering in this video, how do you know what type of skin you have? Like oily, dry, and combination. If your T-zone gets oily here, that means you have combination skin, okay? And you could just have oily skin, but I know that I have combination. It's very much, basically the T-zone is a telltale sign of combination skin. So I've done that. So now I am going to go in with my blush. And this is a MAC blush. It is called Raisin, R-A-Z-I-N. And I usually start right at my cheek and dab. I used to do like this, but I started dabbing. I also want to say, I've seen a lot of people on the internet be talking about bringing their blush up. I've been doing that by my eye area. So just FYI, if you want to do that. Now I am going to go in with my bronzer. This is a Lunar Lights Extra Dimension Skinfinish. I use this as a bronzer. I do have another bronzer, but I like this because I would never just really put this all over my face. And actually, I think I ordered this. I'm not sure if I ordered it or they accidentally sent it to me from MAC, or they sent me two. Sometimes I buy so much from MAC that they will sometimes just send me free stuff. I'll just get a box. So that's that for that. And now I am done with that. I am going to reset my face. And that is it. And as far as my liner today, I think I want to go in with something lighter. I usually do like the lip bar. If you ever see me in a really dark matte lip, it's lip bar. So when I was in cosmetology school, makeup was not one of the things that we really got to dab in a lot. We only read over it, and that's something I really wish I could have did. So I'm considering maybe going and doing some stuff like that because I really like makeup. This pencil here is Night Moth by MAC. And my lipstick is called Killing Me Softly. And this is also MAC. Okay, that is my finished look for today. I will try to list all of my products below in the comments. I don't know, y'all. I'm loving this hair. I might have to do this one more time this summer. I don't know. This might be a look for a minute. I'm liking it. I think these curls here, they could definitely be curled with a perm rod or a flexi rod. Not really curled, they need to be wavy. So my braid lady is in my suite, so I might actually ask her if she can curl those little pieces and dip them today. So anyway, here's the finished look. Hopefully you like this video. I just decided this morning while I was getting ready, I was like, let me make a video over makeup and I'll just post it as a special video on Saturday. Let me know if you like these. Whenever I think of something like that, I might just start dropping special long form videos. And I probably have a little more energy today because I am on a watermelon fast right now. This is my 3rd day. And also, I have been cycling a lot this week and going to hot yoga. I'm so excited to be getting back to my routines that I had before cosmetology school. So yeah, I was up at 3:30 this morning. My cycling class was at 5:15 for 45 minutes. And yeah, so thank you. Hope you liked the makeup tutorial video. And as always, I don't get any commission from the products I talk about here. I just give y'all out little tips and everything. Oh, and my nail color, since I'm in a real makeup like video, this is a green cat eye nail color that I've been getting. It's almost time to get them redone. I get Gel X nails. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.